Hi, my name is Titania Monique Dahlin. I am from Energy Medicine Woman, and today I am going to share with you 5 different ways to get rid or help calm 5 different emotions. Each of these emotions are connected to the 5 elements in Chinese medicine. The first emotion we are going to deal with is the emotion of fear. And if you are somebody who is so fearful that you might not even begin to step out into the world in order to do things, you are so fearful of what is happening in the world. And it is connected to the water element. So you can do this exercise anytime, anywhere you feel like fear is coming in and rising up in your life. There is a point in between the 4th and 5th finger right here, and this is a fear point. So when you tap this point, and then when you place your hand over your heart chakra in the middle of your chest and tap and breathe deeply, and every single time you breathe, let go a little bit more of that fear. And switch hands. And after that, after you have let go of that fear, just bring in some love to yourself and love for the planet, because when you are feeding that fear in yourself and around the planet, then it becomes even more, just like energy does. It grows and it expands. And you want to replace it with something very good. And one of the things that is very good is to replace that fear with love. The next emotion that I am going to talk about is the emotion of anger. So when you are angry, the emotion comes up so quick that you just want to release it. And then sometimes you react in a more negative way. What we want to do is be able to think so we are reacting in a positive light. And so, at the corner of your eyes, these 2 points are the triple warmer points. These connect in with the fight and flight response. These points are also connected to the wood element. And the emotion that governs the wood element is the emotion of anger. So even when you just massage your temples in small circles, breathing in and out, in and out, or even holding them and breathing deeply for a few moments will allow that fight or flight response to calm down so you could think clearly and react positively. So the next emotion I am going to share with you is the emotion of panic or anxiety. When you are in this place, you are connecting to the fire element. Fire element is like a volcano that comes up and explodes, and when panic and anxiety comes up and it explodes, you cannot think of what you're supposed to do, who you are, where you're at. It's just like a chicken with its head cut off. And what needs to happen is you need to mellow out and calm down. Your blood pressure rises in that moment, and so this exercise really helps your blood pressure to calm down as well. So we call it sunrise, sunset, and all you have to do is breathe in. And as you breathe in, bring up your hands all the way to the top in a prayer position. And then take your hands and face them outwards and breathe out very slowly. All the way down. You can also do this in a different way. You can breathe in all the way up to the top And then we're going to turn our hands and come down to the top of our head, connecting to a fire point at the top of our head. And then keep on going down, breathing in and out. Turn your palms and move your hands all the way down, smoothing down your thighs all the way to the ground. Breathing in and out and give it to the earth. It's like you are putting out the flames. You are calming the volcano. You are calming your emotions so you're able to think clear again. The next emotion I am going to share with you is the emotion of worry, and it is connected to the element of earth. If you are somebody who worries a lot, perhaps you are a mother and you're always worried about your children, or you're worried about your husband, or you're worried about your family, or you're just a compassionate soul who just worries about the earth. So this type of emotion can just overwhelm you, and sometimes you can't get anything done because you're worrying all the time. I am going to show you 2 points which are right underneath the eyes, right on your cheekbones. These are worry points. You could tap them and breathe deeply. Remember, breathing always helps move emotions. Or you can just hold these and breathe deeply. Breathe deeply 3 to 4 times and think about your problem. Because worry is also an emotion that goes out from you. Sometimes you're not even taking care of yourself in the place of a worry. You're worrying about everybody else. You're thinking about everybody else, trying to figure out how you can take care of them. And what you need to do is take care of yourself first. And so after you hold these points, I want you to just come down to your heart and give back to your heart. And bring love to yourself. The last emotion I am going to share with you is the emotion of grief. This can be grief for the world and what's going on with the world and its plights. It could be the grief for the earth itself. It could be an unknown grief that you just don't know why you are so griefful or sad. It could also be a loss for somebody that has passed away, or a loss of a broken relationship. Grief sits on the element of metal, and metal is all about letting go. Sometimes we are holding on to the grief so much that we can't start a new life. Grief also connects to the lungs. Sometimes we are holding on so tight that we forget to breathe. And so sometimes the energy gets stuck in our lungs. So I want you to find some places in your lungs that possibly hurt. Just massage around and feel these places. And when you have a certain place, I want you just to breathe into this place. Think about that emotion of grief, and you can even rake across your lungs and let go of anything that is not needed, because it can store inside your lungs, and then many times it could come up in a different form of illness, like an asthma. So just rake across your lungs and let go. You can even clasp your hands in the back and just open up to the place of trust, opening up your heart chakra, and just trust that spirit, that the universe knows exactly this circle of life, and it is looking out for you. And when you are finished in this place, just let go of your arms and just come back to your heart chakra and just fill it again with love for yourself. We always need love for ourselves, and we need to be able to trust that the universe is taking care of us no matter what. Thank you so much. You can find more of my exercises at Energy Medicine Woman on YouTube, my YouTube channel. So I hope you subscribe, and thank you for joining me.